What's up everyone? Welcome to another video. Match review from last night, Reading against Sunderland, and what a night it was. Again, when we're up against it, this is what happens. Absolutely fantastic performance. I think like every Sunderland fan, when Ellis Sims went off, I think everybody will have been feeling the worst, but have we stumbled on a formation which is gonna help us? You know, that was some of the football we played last night was absolutely fantastic. You know, the third goal, dear me, from Pato and to Clark finishing it off was absolutely fantastic. But from the start, when we're seeing the team, I think thought we're going to be pretty much the same as Middlesbrough, but you could say they've clearly been working on stuff. I was a bit worried when I seen RG in, but again, he's probably one of the man of the match, which I'll go through the player ratings at the end. But you know, tough place to go, Reading. You know, they were flying high. They've won every home game so far. But you know, from the off, we pressed them high. We were in their faces. They never got going at all. I never, to be honest with you, I never ever felt threatened in the game. I think they had one shot on target, which was a header from a corner, which Patterson dealt with quite easily. But apart from that, they never really caused us any problems, you know, considering they had, like, I think Lucas Gerrard, who scored in his last two games, Tom Ince, you know, who we know on his day can be a cracking player. But, you know, we managed them well. So the game started off, you know, it was a bit huff and puff from us, but I think the turning point was Ellis Sims getting off. You know, as soon as he went off, I think we scored the goal pretty much straight after, and it allowed us to play football. Embleton came on. Again, I was a bit surprised at the substitution, but what a substitution it was. You know, I was hoping we would see the likes of Jewis and Bennett, but no. Inspired choice by Tony Mowbray. As soon as he came on, you know, involving the goal, pass out to Roberts, who cut inside, and dear me, what a finish. You know, defending wasn't the best from them, if I'm honest, but you know, what a great finish in the second goal. Embleton again, through the legs of his marker, spread it out wide, and pretty much the same, you know, a great step ball from Dan Neil that was let Roberts in, and then, you know, pretty much identical finish in the bottom corner. And it, you know, from then we just dominated. We took control. I was you know, really impressed with how we managed the game. You know, we've seen in previous games this season when we've been up and we've conceded a goal and it's been a nervy finish. But last night, you know, from when we scored, the result was never in doubt. You know, we absolutely battered them. Could have been more than 3, if I'm honest. You know, Clark had another chance. Keeper made a save from Bennett when he came on. So all in all, an absolutely fantastic performance. Sets us up nicely for Watford at the weekend. But player ratings. So Patterson, like I said, didn't have nothing to do apart from the save he made. But, you know, he did it well. So 7 out of 10 from Patterson. Gooch again, solid. You know, he was up and down the right wing. Again, 7 for me. In the middle, Luke 9 again, solid. Some of the build play from the back was good, didn't panic. You know, found his man. So 8 out of 10. Danny Batt, 8 out of 10 again. He absolutely solid command. That Lucas Gerrard, like I said, he was in form, and Danny Batt never gave him a kick. Had him in his back pocket all night. Elise, for me, was possibly up there for man of the match. I'd have given him a 9 out of 10, and I thought, you know, for his league debut away from home in a team that potentially could have struggled, you know, with an outlet ball up top, I thought he did really well. He made a couple of crucial tackles in the first half. I think there was one where he led with his left foot and stopped their player running through. Absolutely fantastic. Like, and his all-round play, he won headers, he was full of energy, he was up and down. He got a stupid booking for time wasting, but apart from that, he was absolutely fantastic. Jack Clark, again, back to his best, tortured their defence time and time again. But his track on back was first class last night. I thought, like Tony Mowbray said, he's really good going forward. He needs to work on his defensive side of his game in the role he's playing. And I thought last night he did that tremendously well. He was up and down, tracked his marker. So 8 out of 10 for Jack Clark. In the middle, Corey Evans. Corey Evans is that type of player who he's there. He just didn't know he's there because he keeps things ticking over. He wins headers, he wins tackles. He's always seems to be in the right place. Protecting that back three, if you like. So again, Corey Evans, I'd give him a 7 to 8 out of 10. Dan Neil, probably a 7 out of 10. He a few of his passes were off again last night, but on the whole, did really well. And of course, he was involved in the third goal. That the cross he put over for Jack Clark was first class. So 7 out of 10 for Dan Neil. Pritchard, again 7 out of 10. Full of energy, was involved pressing them high. Unlucky a couple of times when he's looking for through balls, but 7 out of 10. Roberts will get man of the match. His 2 goals, he stepped up to the plate, and when we needed somebody to stick the ball in the net, he was there. But he's all round. He looked sharp last night. He was taking people on. He was getting past people. We all know how good he is. The reports that we've had, from the managers he's played for, have said it in training. The ball stuck to his foot, and he showed that last night. He showed strength. He showed energy. But he had the end product. The 2 goals won us the game, essentially. Roberts would be a 9 out of 10 and man of the match. And Ellis Sims, he looked better last night when he had Pritchard and Roberts round him. Obviously the injuries were unfortunate, but his first touch looked better. His hold up play looked good last night. Let's just hope he's back for the Preston game. See how the scan goes today. If we can get through Watford on Saturday, and then obviously the international break before then. But all around last night was a fantastic all round performance, and maybe we've stumbled in a formation that suits us. Like now we've got a lot of good technical players in the side, a lot of good footballers. Did it suit them? I'm still not comfortable not having a centre forward though. So depending on what the scan says today for Ellis, then we might be forced to look into the free transfer market. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with his scan today. But overall, fantastic performance against a team who were flying high. They've won every home game, like I said. So we'll move on to Watford on Saturday. Watch out, there'll be a match preview coming up for that. Probably tomorrow, once we've seen Tony Mowbray's press conference. But, great night. We're now up to 6th. And before the season, if anybody had said we'll be 6th after, I think, 8 or 9 games, would have snapped the hand off. So, looking good. The signs are really good. Even the subs last night, Matete looked good when he come on. Ahmad, again, some nice touches. I was impressed with Jewison Bennett. I think some of his first touches was really good. And like I see, he was unlucky not to score. He a bit of a burst of pace when he got put through. Took a shot, but the keeper saved it, so I was impressed with him as well. But Embleton as well, when he came on, I would have given him 8 out of 10 as well. Missed him off the player ratings, but Embleton, again, 8 out of 10, was involved in 2 of the goals. And the third goal, dear me, one-touch football at its best, and that's probably going to be a contender for goal of the season, I would have thought. As a team goal, absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But right, thank you for watching. That's just a match preview. Like I say, watch out for the Watford, sorry, the match review. Watch out for the match preview for Watford. I'm just away to work, so thanks for watching, appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Those who have subscribed, thank you very much, really appreciate it. Have a great day, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.